Hey everyone, today we'll be looking at the contains duplicate problem in the LeetCode. It is marked as an easy question and it is pretty straightforward. So we'll be going through the brute force approach first and then we'll be looking at the optimized version of it. In the problem, we are given an integer array nums as an input and we have to return true if any value appears at least twice and we have to return false otherwise. Let's go through the example 1. So here as the input we have an array of 1, 2, 3 and 1. Since 1 repeats twice, so we have to return true. In the example 2 you can see that all the elements are distinct, so we will return false. And similarly in the example 3, 1 repeats twice, so in the beginning only we will return true. So in the brute force approach we will basically go through each element and compare it to the rest of the elements in the array. So for example, in this we will take 1 and we will compare it to the rest of the array whether the 1 exists or not. Similarly, we will do it for each of the elements in the array. For each element we have to traverse n-1 elements and there will be n elements in the array. So the total time complexity of this algorithm will be big O of n squared. But there is a way we can optimize this approach by using this hash set. The property which will be useful for us is that we can only add distinct elements to the set. So if we look at the add function in the Kotlin documentation, it states that it will return true if the element has been added and false if the element is already contained in the set. So using this data structure, we can quickly try to formalize our algorithm. We can traverse through our input array and we will check whether the elements exist. So we will traverse through our input array and we will try to add that element into our hash set. So by using the add function, we will be able to figure out whether the element that we are trying to add is distinct or not. And this way we will be optimizing our time complexity from big O of n squared to the big O of n, since we are traversing the elements only one time. Now let us take a look at the solution in Kotlin, and using our hash set property that we have seen before, we'll be able to optimize the solution. So in the code we will first initialize our hash set and then we will be traversing our input array. So here in the code, num denotes each element that will be, and we will be trying to add it to a set and it will return true if the element has already been added. So in our example, we will be able to add 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then if we encounter 2, so it will be returning false. If all the elements in our input array are unique, then we will be exiting the loop and at the end we will be returning false, which means that there are no duplicates in our input array. So the time complexity and the space complexity of this approach will be big O of n, since we are using extra space for our hash set and that will be containing n elements. That is it for the solution. Thank you and have a nice day.